Dating on or going on those dating websites is something that I've done in the past, and it's pretty interesting because I don't really talk to women too well. I do, but it's hard for me to make it apparent that I'm flirting or that I'm interested. Um, what happens is that I will like start talking to a girl, like let's say at work, I don't work with them. I show up at stores and then I see a girl at a store, and it's actually a true story here. There's a girl that I like, and I know everything about her except for she doesn't know that I know her name. That's an issue. I found it out bipartisanly through other people. I've overheard them say her name, and I know like some of her medical ailments. I know some of her like I know her I know her name. I know where she works. Um, I even found out what kind of car she drives because she parked next to me but near me one day, and I saw her get into her car. So no longer do I seem like a guy who's interested in a girl. I seem like a stalker in a way, and I try not to. I don't like to be a stalker, but Anyway, after you go on a dating website, as I've done in the past, um, that's the first thing you know. Is the name. There's no middle ground there. It's like you don't even have to wonder if they're interested, because if they weren't, then they wouldn't be on there. If they weren't looking for a relationship, I look at girls all the time and I'm like looking for a wedding ring or an engagement ring, and like I'll get a closer look and I'm like, oh, that girl was also my age, by the way, too. I left that part out, but you get sidetrack. You get to know everything about them, what movies they like, and that's like what a first date is. You already know that going into your first date. Wow, you like Ghostbusters? So do I. I used to have a shirt, and I have a box set, and I played the video game, and I'm really mad about the idea that they might be making an all-female reboot. Amongst other things, you can also know what kind of books and movies they like, and oh, you're a big Dean Koontz fan. I don't read that kind of thing, but that's something I can get over. So then it goes on, and and like sometimes they don't put their name on like their username. They'll use a weird name, and but one thing I've always found interesting is that I use this thing on Facebook called Zoosk. It's a dating website. That's actually where I met my daughter's mom, and that didn't work out. But I don't blame online dating for it, because I could have met her anywhere. I could have met her at the mall. She's still the same crazy person, and so I mean, I guess we're all a little crazy, but she's just a different kind of crazy than I am. I don't really coexist with it that well. So, but you can send a message that usually they can't read without a subscription. So you gotta get it in the first couple of letters, like phone number right there. Text me. The other option is that there's a wink button, because that's what I think about every time I see a girl, and that's probably why I'm not doing so well with women in my own everyday life, because you can't just walk up to a girl and go, "Hey, how you doing, sexy lady 22?" And I'm Max. Do you like Ghostbusters? You can't do that, and it just shows up on the website. It's like, and then they'll have their name in their bio and all that kind of stuff. I wish that it could be like that. I wish you could just walk up to a girl or like see her. I guess people might do it at bars, but I'm not a big bar goer. You can just like for example, me at this girl at the grocery store, like just be like, "Hi." I'd probably get maced and or arrested or kicked out or moved to a different store, and so you can't do that, but you can on dating websites. So pick your poison, right? I don't even know if I'm using that term correctly. So it's just I like that. I do like dating websites because they get everything out in the open. You don't have to wonder if they're single, because they are. You don't have to wonder, or maybe they're not. Maybe they're looking to cheat. I think there is like cheating dating websites. Like that'd be pretty interesting. Um, I can't even think. I'm sure there is. I'm sure I've heard of them. I'm sure I've actually been on a couple. You never know. So that's kind of where I stand on that.